I was able to save $30,000 in a year. Like, I was grinding. I said, I'm going to buy my house, and this is the money to buy my house. You know, I'm going to say this, and I really don't care who gets offended, but it's always your own who tries to screw you over. You try to build with them, and they find a way to just screw you over. If you feel like something is not right, it's not. It's not right. Back out of it before you even get into it. Back out of it. If you just started, try to get out of it if you can. He completely defrauded us. We ended up with nothing. We lost our money. But I'm going to be giving you some red flags that you're supposed to look out for. And I want you to take this from my experience. My fiance met this person, and he was known to our mechanic. So of course there's a little bit of trust, because we're like, okay, he knows somebody that we know. He had a trucking company. So we met at a restaurant, and the person was so nice. He was so attentive. Like, whenever we call him, he picks up on the first ring. We didn't have to call him back. If you left a message, he called back. He was on it, and we're like, okay, he's good with communicating. He's a little bit trustworthy. All right, so we met at a restaurant, and he went over everything. When we were there, I kind of like got a little suspicious, because he was trying to sell us like so bad. Initial investment was supposed to be $30,000, and we're supposed to give him like 3 months or something to set up everything, and then after that we're supposed to start getting some income. But what happened is that after we gave him the money, we signed the contract. It was a 1-page contract. We signed a contract, and it's saying that after 90 days, if nothing happens, then we're supposed to get a refund. So after we gave him the money, though, we noticed that everything started getting less. The communication started getting less. The promises started getting less. We're seeing less and less of what he was doing, or what he promised to do. We're seeing less and less of that, evidence of that. So before the 3 months, we're like, you know what? We don't want to be in any business with you, because it got to the point where every single time we called him, he picked up the phone and he was like, I'll call you right back, I'm busy. Or he just didn't pick up at all. He could not have a conversation, not even for a minute, not even for 2 minutes. No matter what time of day it was, he just was not available after that initial transfer of money. And we just got suspicious, and our suspicion was correct. You go into a business transaction with somebody and you feel the slightest bit of hesitancy, look at these red flags that I'm going to outline. And if you have 1 or 2 or 3 or any half of one of them, trust your instincts. Red flag number 1, trust your instincts. If you feel like something is not right, it's not. Back out of it if you can. Do not go into that transaction. If you're already in the transaction, try to come out of it unscathed if possible. Red flag number 2, the person is trying to be too convincing. Red flag number 3, trying to connect things that does not apply. If the communication starts to dwindle, that's red flag number 4. If the person is extending and extending and extending, that's red flag number 5. Get out of it. Guys, people are not real. People are not real. They're out there trying to scam you. And then the worst part about it is that we could not get our money back. Not because we did not tell him that we wanted our money back and we breached any form of contract, any terms of the contract, because we had 90 days in which to do that, and we requested a refund before the 90 days. But the legal process is so lengthy and so costly that you're going to think about it and you're going to be like, is it worth it? Use me as an example. Okay, guys? I got you. I'm not going to let you get into anything that you can't undo. Back out of it. Use me as an example. Back out of it. And I'll see you in the next video.